Alright guys, welcome back to Wolfenstein Youngblood. Probably gonna have to grab all this stuff again, but it's okay. Alright, so go to SIG term, raid mission lab X. So we're trying to
stealthy way. Fuck yeah, Jess, you're slaying it.
we're trying to get there, you know, trying to find old Pops, kill these traitors and whatnot. We're gonna have to grab whatever the hell we had before because I forgot I wasn't gonna save it. I do have a feeling that I will be finishing the game without getting like all of the upgrades and stuff. Just because it feels like they made it so that you will have to try and do literally every mission, which would be fine, but I don't like the ones where you know, the Hitler statues. Oh, go and find all these. You don't know where they are though. It's like, no thanks. Alright, so we do have people down there. I would like to get at least in this door. So I'm not sure I've went in there. Oh yeah. Would be nice though to fully upgrade everything. What the?
Taking care of the robot soldier.
Alright. Well, it's not really stealthy too much anymore. No code for that one either. God. Asshole. Oh, we got a box here. Yeah, you guys don't have as much strength as I do with my pipes. Whoa, but you definitely got the numbers. Please do. Whoops, that went way too far. A lot more people than I thought right here.
Taking out the commander, Jess.
Ooh, I'm down.
On my way, sis.
That was just dumb for me to do.
Taking care of you, Jess.
Wow.
Grenade! Look out! You can do this, dude.
There we go. Oh, hello, sir. And again, didn't pick up any of my throwing stuff. I was gonna say if I can get one more shot on it, I can. I threw all of my throwables at these guys. They're gone. There's one. I guess she doesn't. Oh, there's a throwable. Okay. So she doesn't like to give me armor, so I guess I'll just pick it all up from this guy. I would like that.
Okay, I found some more intel on Juju. Seems like her real name is Julie Brandt. She's a French aristocrat who sided with the Nazis in the early days of the war. Married General Lothar Brandt in 1957. That bitch was deep into it.
Okay, so it looks like we can't get back there from here. Let me just see if I can get there from over here. Yeah, ladder. Oh, some more coins. Finally. Commandant Yu, yes, the storage room underneath the Riverside train station has been cleared out. As you ordered, we've put a supply crate there and all the valuables that were stolen by the now captured terrorists. Let me know if there's anything else you wanted. Oh, and we secured the room with a super secure electronic lock, so there's no chance anyone could get inside. Then we already know that one. Oh man, how do we get... Ah. Nope. Okay, let's do a completely different one. Oh shoot, don't know how to get there then. To be honest, you would think he would just be able to run past it or through it, but can't do that.
What's the rush? I'll be there soon.
Why, thank you.
Thank you, Jess.
Or maybe you get through there from over here.
I just heard from the
Okay.
other resistance fighters. They were ambushed, but most of them made it back. One of them saw Lothar and Juju escorted by an elite Nazi squad. Just thought you should know.
Don't know how I didn't see us last time. Should have a pretty good stock of coins now. Not 818, not, I mean. The only thing I'd want to get, to be honest, is weapon armor, but I mean skin, but I really don't care that much. Let's see, the diesel, we still need this one, right? No. Here we go. That costs 740. Alright, so diesel craft work is completely done. All we need now is the electro craft work, and that one just needs this improved and then everything else. Alright, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh.
Guess you're all quiet by the looks of it.
Yeah, reckon we need to fine-tune our Nazi killing skills before taking this on.
Oh my god. Okay, so that has a skull on it. Really? I find that a little, dumb. How much I got for this? I got full. Give it the head. Hey, if he's just gonna stay there, that's fine with me.
Keep going, so slaughter those pigs!
Didn't get as much experience as I thought I would, or maybe I just looked at the wrong thing. Bunch of collectibles in here though. Okay, so I think that's where we're going. Just take a look for anything else.
Keine Bewegung! Halt!
Give me my throwable. See? What the hell?
Okay, girls. I'm reading a faint signal of an Enigma machine near your location. Try to get to it before the Nazis take it out, okay?
Our thing's right there. This one doesn't seem too far away, so let's just grab it.
That Enigma machine is ours, Abby.
That's perfect.
Okay, and this is one we haven't been in before, obviously, because we didn't have the electrocraft work until now.
Listen to this. Juju, aka Julie Brandt, led the attack on the resistance where the former leader, Emmanuel, was captured and killed. Tortured him for days to make General Lothar happy. Those Nazi assholes are cruel beyond belief and need to die, okay?
Ooh, Lab X. Catacombs is not safe anymore. So what happened to all those people that were in the catacombs besides Lothar and Juju? Did they kill them all? They just leave with them? I don't know. What happened? Panzerhund. There was nothing. Okay, so we have to unlock this gate, or well, it says it's underground, I believe. Alright, we got almost a full thing. And that was a huge waste.
It's Nazis going down.
God damn it, I'm stuck. Alright, I'll take care of the Panzerhund if you take care of the people.
Whoa, that was so fucking cool, so...
Oh, there's the underground right there. Hate the stupid Jaegers. I was gonna say, I can hear my throwable moving around. Let's check out in here. I don't think I was... There it is. So we got a window there. Oh, we can just go in right here, okay. They were kind of back to some of the original spots, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Would you look at that there thing?
Oh, okay, we completed it. Oh, wait, this is lab... This isn't lab X.
Yeah.
What? Okay, here's the underground. Alright, I'm gonna stand back because I keep forgetting about the, oh. The other one, wait. Ah. Keep forgetting about that. So are we supposed to use this? Oh, okay, yep. Alright, well before we do that, before we enter Lab X, let's see, we got about another 20 minutes left. Let's go ahead and go through some of these collectibles. I will go through the UVK covers first because they're the least important, I believe. Dare Golem. It came from below. The hideous creature known as the Golem awakes from its slumber in the caves underneath the city of Wolberg. It's up to Gestapo officer Wilhelm W.B. Blair to save the city from the hideous monster before it kills everyone. From the genius mastermind of Alexander Haberkorn, Dare Golem is the most fantastic movie experience you will experience in your life. Right. Recognize the case, but can't really make it out. Let's see. Monumental weightlifting. Learn all about how to build big area and muscles from the world champion bodybuilder, Mr. Muscle, or Muskel. This training video takes you through the basics up to advanced weightlifting. As a bonus, you will learn about the new training trend, craft gymnastic. Don't hold back. Strengthen your body for the fatherland today. Reminds me of like the Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff. Der Französisch Kost 2, whatever that is. It looks like a horror movie. After surviving the horrible ordeal in the first movie, Irmhild is haunted by dreams about her dead husband Sebastian locked inside a freezer in the dreaded restaurant. She decided to return to the French Riviera. But what she doesn't know is that the restaurant has been taken over by a new management, and the hungry cooks have prepared a brand new menu for her. Based on the hit follow-up novel by Katrina Burke and produced by the people who gave us the first movie. Get ready for a real treat. Problem. Some problems are small, some problems are big. Some problems are deadly. A depressed maintenance worker with a shoddy genetic history living in New Paris is sent to fix a faulty maintenance robot in Little Berlin, but decides to give it a fatal will of its own as revenge against everyone who annoys him. Now the city sure has a problem on its hands. The latest hit techno horror picture comes from the genius mind of Kurt Tanzer, director of modern classics such as Dirty Degenerates and American Chaos. A lot of horror movies in here. I like it. Okay, and that's all horror, so we'll go to cassette tapes. Okay, let's see. Modmon Jaja, Trengenza remix by Die Kaffer. Alright, it's a good beat so far, you know. I think Seagram was singing this in the old one. Alright. Pierre Simon live. Pierre Simon was not only a brilliant accordionist, but a resistance fighter who stood up to the Nazis. He used to hide a gun in a hollowed out space in his accordion during a private session at a top Nazi commander's birthday party. He took out the gun and shot the commander dead before he was taken down by the other party guests. Pierre Simon was a hero who sacrificed his own life for the cause. Resistance fighter Emmanuel.
Bonjour.
Lothar recording number 4. General Lothar Brandt, static. We have to protect the work we're doing in Lab X from being tampered with by Berlin. When I'm gone, my loyal servants will lie dormant in waiting for the ascension. We don't need to hear that crap. Mein Kleiner VW Trengenza remix by Hans. I'll say that the 80s did have some upbeat tunes. Coucher du Soleil. I don't like that. Die Collection von Trengenza number 7, House of the Rising Sun. Oh, okay. There's a house in New Berlin, they call it the Setting Sun. Okay. They have the entire song here. Or I don't know if it's the entire one, but they have a good deal. Jesus loin de chez moi by Guillaume Noir. I can't pronounce these damn names. Not used to it. Resistance Log, LabX. Resistance Fighter, Ovidio Mentok. LabX, a place surrounded by seemingly impenetrable mystery. Even the Nazis do not know exactly what's going on in that place. I have heard many reports that there was a group under the regime that is trying to start a riot against the Berlin organization for unknown reasons. The little information that came to us shows that they would be even more abusive and cruel than the Nazis before them, and much more dangerous. I put my hand in fire. That LabX. What? I put my hand in fire that LabX is the place where terrible experiments are done to help the cause, and tends to use any technology created in that place to overthrow the Berlin regime. We need to find a way in and get more information to understand exactly what's going on there. The problem is, we do not even know the location or how to get to that place. If anyone could get in there, it would be the Blaskowitz sisters.
LabX, un loc înconjurat de un mister apare.
Everything's in French. Or German. Alright, now we got the last but not least, Readables. Gustav's Diary. Monday, I had my 6-month workplace evaluation yesterday, and, well, apparently I need to take more initiative and be more active in my role during patrols. I guess finding the terrorist hideout in Victory Boulevard last week doesn't count, because I haven't heard one nice word about my contribution to the success of the mission. The commander just kept praising Sauer, but he wasn't even there during the initial encounter. He arrived late, just as usual with his awesome flamethrower, and burned the place to the ground, after us grunts did all the actual work. Fucking hate Sauer. Honestly, things were much better when General Lothar was in power. I wonder if I should contact Werner. He said he had connections, something about a thing called the Fourth Reich. Sounds interesting. I think I read that already. A nice note. Juju, I know you are so busy, but I have an idea. Me and Claude found an underground pool during a mission yesterday. Water was cool and clean, and it got me thinking, how much of our lives are spent living in the brutal reality of our mission? We need some time off. We need to seize every moment to feel somewhat normal again. What do you say if we could organize a day to go swimming? It would have to be at a time that we know it will be safe for us. We could steal some fresh fruit, cheese, baguettes, and wine. From the Nazis, Henry could bring his guitar and play some old French songs, invigorate our spirits. It's just a thought. Let me know what you think. XO on Ice. So it does seem like maybe they didn't know that Juju and them were bad, based on that. Die New Warheart article number 7. Lothar manhunt still top priority. 6 Mars 1980 New Paris. It's been almost a year, but many are still reeling from the shocking news that former General Lothar Brandt has been working against the intense interests of the fatherland. Last year, soldiers were dispatched to his New Paris resistance, where Brandt resisted the arrest. A fire subsequently broke out at his Siegturm penthouse. The traitor managed to escape and went underground. It is unclear if his remains within the city limits of New Paris. General Walter Winkler, the man slated to take over the New Paris command, issued a statement earlier today. The story of General Lothar's treason should give all of us pause. Remember to look beyond the surface of your neighbors. You never know what darkness hides there. We are only as strong as our weakest link. Die Neuer Warheart article number 10. Zauber Pyramid winner crowned. 27th of March, 1980 Berlin. The first annual That Word championship was held last night at the Grand Theater in Berlin. After an exciting finale, the winner, Wilhelm Hadler, a native son of Berlin and reigning Wolfenstein 3D champion, managed to solve the Zauber Pyramid cube in a record-breaking, astonishing 20 seconds, a true example of what Aryan intelligence is capable of. The 5-colored puzzle pyramid, known as the Zauber Pyramid, was introduced to the public 3 years ago at a toy fair in Hamburg and has become a hit sensation, and its popularity has spread throughout the Reich ever since. Yeah, we got that. It's the Rubik's Cube. Article number 14. Southeast Asia hit by storms. March 22nd, 1980, New Paris, an unusually turbulent typhoon season has wreaked havoc across the southeast coast of Asia. Many villages and towns along the South China Sea have been demolished by the extreme storms, bringing chaos to a region already destabilized by anarchy and civil unrest that followed as the Reich withdrew all forces from the area. Our disaster response system is perfectly fine-tuned. If this happened in one of our territories, help would have been dispatched immediately, because we care about the welfare of our citizens, said Reich Disaster Emergency Coordinator Bernard Fuchs. On the other hand, the people under the protection of the Reich are prepared if a natural disaster was to occur and wouldn't have needed the assistance in the first place. Lucille's diary. Ooh, this one's a little longer. Friday, March 13th, 1980. Everything is packed and I am ready to go. It feels so strange to leave. This is the only place I've ever lived. But if the authorities say jump, you only ask how high. They say the move is for our safety, that there is an imminent threat of a terrorist attack. As always, I will do as I told. I know what happens to those who disobey. This place used to look different when I was young. Then after the riots, they paved over the bloodbath, gave the streets a new name. Sometimes I wonder if the bodies are still there,
Howdy.
under the pavement. If we've been walking on the corpses of the baker who got fed up, or the hairdresser who'd had enough of the constant harassments from the Nazi customers. Maybe this feeling of utter despair is what being alive feels like. There's this little playground that Helmuth likes. I think we'll stop there on our way to the designated boarding zone. I want a different life for him. Maybe this can be it. I wonder if he'll even remember Paris when he's a grown man. Maybe it's for the best if he doesn't. Maybe it's for the best if we can all forget. Maintenance note. We investigated the matter of the foul smell. Our technicians are 100% sure that the bad odor is not related to the piping, and it doesn't seem to come from the sewer system. A professional recommendation is to stop work in the area and check in with the Gestapo sanitization division as soon as possible. They're sadly infamous for losing track of terrorist grave sites. And you don't want to dig up a mass grave willy-nilly. It's a mess, trust me. Maintenance staff. Moritz's note. Don't freak out, but there's a dead dog in the trunk of your car. It looked like one of those schnauzers. Maybe someone's pet, because it had a stupid heart-shaped name tag with the name Fraulein Eliza on it. I accidentally ran it over on the way to work and just need somewhere to stash it until my patrol shift is done. I'll get rid of it as soon as I can. It's actually pretty funny looking. If you want to show people at work, someone dressed it up in a frilly vest. Can you imagine dressing up a dog? French people are weird. Commandant Moritz. Hans note. Dear Recruitment Officer Johan, I've added a name to the list of volunteers on your desk for the underground radioactive waste storage facility in the Ukraine. My cousin Lucas Hahn is looking for a new experience in his otherwise dull and boring life. I think he would be a perfect candidate for the job and an excellent addition to the workforce. I wholeheartedly recommend his transfer. Commandant Theodore Hahn. Winkler's note. How many notes we got? Okay. Heads up, men. Since the terror attacks, there has been reports of looting in the area around Brother 3. Every single brick, every piece of concrete, every speck of dust belongs to the Fatherland, and it's your duty as soldiers to protect the property of the Reich. Looters should be shot on sight. General Winkler. Heiss's note. Options. Change shifts with Klaus and patrol Victory Boulevard instead of the sewers. Pros. I won't have to go down into these horrible tunnels where the enemy has an upper hand. No risk of getting tetanus or some other horrible disease. No risk of dying in a flash flood. Klaus told me this place is haunted with ghosts. I hate ghosts.
Hey.
Cons. The Terror Twins have been spotted in Klaus patrol area. Eckhart's note. Wolfgang. Let's see if I get the facts straight here. The leadership wants us to try to hide the fact that a giant Zeppelin was attacked and then crashed right smack in central New Paris. Everybody knows what happened. It's not like we can just throw a blanket over the fuselage and hope the problem goes away on its own. This might be the craziest order I've ever been given, and I used to clerk for General Lothar Brandt back when he was stationed in Berlin. So I know insane orders when I see them. Why not just tell the public like it is? That it was a fucking terrorist attack and that the two teenage girls who did it, allegedly the daughters of Terror Billy himself, are on the loose. Maybe we could call them the Terror Twins. That's got a nice ring to it. Eckhart. Mainframe data log printout. Query log date 7/4/1980. Membership number General Winkler. Search words Lab X. Search results not found. Search words Fourth Reich. Search results not found. Inquiry.
Hey.
Article number 21. The Inside Scoop. Lothar's Fall from Grace. April 15th, 1980, New Paris. What had once been a success story about a man rising up to become a star general of the Reich turned overnight into the story of a criminal who would do anything for his own personal gain. The disgraced general, who was stripped of his Führer Peace Prize last month, is still at large and is considered armed and dangerous. This article will examine the life of the once celebrated general and how he could have fallen so low. Eyewitnesses from the night raid on the general's penthouse apartments with its beautiful skyline view of New Paris said they found evidence of the general's ostentatious living following the raid, a life-size gold-plated statue of her and Frau Brandt dancing, with an inscription that reads, Happy 20th Anniversary. Here's to many more dances to come, Love J, a diamond-studded knife with a personal etched dedication signed by the Führer dated 1953. The many more valuable items was the general stealing from the public for his own greedy interests. On the surface, Lothar seemed to be a man of great honor, said General Winkler during an interview, Who could have known that he was just a narcissistic con man who wanted to profit from the backs of the good people of the Reich? I can't understand how he turned out to be such an awful human being. Well, it's because he's a Nazi. Let's see, article number 22. The Fuhrer lives on in space. April 15th, 1980, New Paris. Researchers at the Berlin Institute of Science are theorizing that the televised broadcast of the 1936 Summer Olympics opening ceremony is the first true interstellar message humanity has sent to the stars. The Führer's powerful words, which have been traveling through space for 44 years, are likely the first message from humanity that any potential extraterrestrial life will hear. What a great honor for them. Even though some aspects of the space program have been put on hold, the immortal words of our dearly beloved Führer are still traveling deeper into the universe. In much the same way that he introduced the world to the new era of German prosperity, he will also be our future ambassador to the stars. Let's see, how much do we have? A good bit. Might be able to finish it, though. Monday, March 19th. I'm getting concerned about the new cyberpilot program. There are several security holes in its programming that makes it susceptible to malicious hacking from outside sources. I must raise this with my superior tomorrow. Despite the warnings, I ventured out into the storm last night. I wanted to see it for myself. I need to see it for myself in order to gather courage for what needs to be done. No matter what they are saying in Berlin, no matter what their studies are showing, these weather patterns are not normal, and I think I have the numbers to back my claim. People need to know what is coming. I hope I'm not too late. Führer, help us all. Earnhardt's notes, Oberkommandant Wolf. With all due respect, I still suspect that we have people within our organization that support General Lothar's plan to overthrow the Berlin regime. If we don't nip this problem in the bud, it will come back to bite us in the ass. You mark my words. General Lothar is still out there. He is planning something, I am sure of it, and he has sleeper cells waiting for his word to strike. We have to do an organized inventory and interrogation of the entire workforce now. Commandant Earhart. Article number 24. Doctor asks, are the terror twins insane? April 18th, 1980, New Paris. In the wake of countless brutal attacks perpetrated by the daughters of known terrorist Terror Billy, the innocent citizens of New Paris have been left in shock by what they have been forced to witness. Is the reason for their barbaric natures a direct result of their American upbringing, or is there something more sinister lurking beneath the surface? Renowned psychologist Dr. Friedrich von Mauer is currently writing a book on the subject of degenerate genes entitled Offspring of Evil, and he has many insights into what makes the Blazkowicz sisters tick. You must remember that the most important factor in this case is not the nurture part of the equation, but the nature aspect. Both parents are proven degenerate psychopaths, and there is at least one Jewish relative on the father's side. The sisters are a textbook example of everything that is wrong with the world. Once they have been apprehended, it would be beneficial to science to dissect their brains and look for viable abnormalities so we can learn how to prevent this in the future. Fucking insane. Aldo's notes, Edgar. We must be extremely careful about the work we do. Once General Lothar Brand is back, we can go back to normal, but for now, take precautions not to draw unwanted attention from Berlin. They don't know about these facilities yet, and we want to keep it that way. Read your report on the Leon experiments. Excellent work, as usual. The new design for the Black Protestar, whatever that is. Engines seem to function as intended, and the data gathered during the tests look promising. It looks like we can create something that can permanently stay above the clouds, utilizing only energy from the Black Protostar. How the Fourth Reich, Aldo, Mandel, and last one, Edgar's note. Hans, I have a great idea for a new experiment. I want to test if the Black Protostar engines for the floating cities could also be used as a defensive weapon. More to the point, I want to see the extent of the physical trauma of Black Protostar could cause an enemy combatants. I think we could modify some of the Das Yushid artifacts we found recently to fit within the project parameters. Working under these conditions is strenuous. I wish the General will return from hiding soon. Damn Berlin and their idiotic ways. They don't understand. The Fourth Reich will prevail. I'll write up something a bit more substantial after we're done with the current tests. How the Fourth Reich. Edgar Scheller. That's it for collectibles. Okay, that was a lot to read. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and end it here. And when we come back, we're going to be going to Lab X, it seems. So, hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.